Welcome back. If you're like me, you want to get up to speed on important topics, see how things are changing, but, without getting lost in the weeds.
Absolutely. And that's what we're aiming for today.
Yeah, we're diving into something pretty significant. Artificial intelligence and how it's being used in disaster response. It actually sounds quite hopeful.
It really is. We're looking at insights from Kenton Patterson's work, AI Disaster Response, Turning Crisis into Hope. And what's really striking is this shift. AI isn't just about reacting anymore.
Oh, how so?
Well, it's increasingly about getting ahead of disasters, moving towards prediction and, crucially, preparation. That's the big mission here, exploring that shift.
Okay, prediction and preparation. Let's start there. Patterson talks about AI and early warning systems. How does that actually work on the ground?
Right. Well, the power of AI here is its ability to crunch just vast amounts of data from all sorts of places at once. We're talking weather satellites, sure, but also seismic sensors, ocean temperatures, even social media feeds. It looks for patterns. Think about places like New Zealand, using this tech to analyze all that data,
Okay.
to forecast events like cyclones, tsunamis, floods, things that might take humans ages to spot. AI can potentially flag much faster, hours instead of, well, maybe too late.
So it's processing years of human-level analysis almost instantly, giving communities that vital heads-up time to prepare, maybe evacuate. That makes a lot of sense.
Exactly. That lead time is critical.
Okay, so that covers preparedness. But what about when a disaster, actually strikes? How does AI step in then?
This is where it becomes a real-time hero, sort of behind the scenes. Patterson points to AI analyzing social media during the event.
Social media, how does that help? Isn't it just a lot of noise?
Well, yes and no. There's noise, but AI algorithms are getting incredibly good at filtering it. They scan public posts, photos, videos, looking for keywords, images, locations. That signal where the damage is worst, what people urgently need, how the situation is evolving literally minute by minute.
Wow. So everyday people posting updates suddenly become data points, vital information sources for rescue teams.
Precisely. Their posts can offer location data, distress calls, real insights into damage that might otherwise be missed. It turns passive observers into active, albeit unintentional, contributors.
That's quite something. And it's not just social media, right? You mentioned imagery.
Correct. AI-powered satellite imagery analysis is another huge leap. Think about damage assessment. Before, you'd need teams on the ground or flying over, taking days to survey manually.
Yeah, that sounds slow and dangerous.
It was. Now, advanced computer vision models, AI that can see, can scan massive satellite images in minutes.
Minutes.
Yeah, identifying collapsed buildings, flooded areas, blocked roads, comparing before and after images almost instantly. It provides that crucial overall picture much, much faster.
Incredible efficiency gain. Getting that clear view of the damage so quickly must change everything for the response effort. Okay, so you know what the problems are. How does AI help get the right stuff there? Logistics, I mean.
Right, logistics are always a nightmare in these situations. But AI can help here, too. Systems can analyze the damage data, population density, historical needs, to predict what kinds of resources are needed most urgently. Food, water, medical supplies, shelter materials. And not just what, but how much and where.
So it avoids sending, I don't know, blankets to a place that desperately needs water purification tablets?
Exactly. It allows for much more targeted, timely support, less waste, faster help. It's like having this incredibly smart, data-driven logistics coordinator working 24/7.
Okay, that covers supplies. What about getting people out? Evacuation?
Yeah, evacuation planning is another area. AI can look at current traffic flows, road conditions from the damage assessment, terrain maps, even real-time weather forecasts.
All at once.
All at once. To suggest the safest and quickest evacuation routes. It's dynamic, unlike static pre-planned routes that might become blocked or dangerous. It can help avoid bottlenecks, guide people more effectively.
So stepping back and looking at all this,
Yeah.
what's the main takeaway? The big picture on AI and disaster response?
I think the core message really is that shift we mentioned at the start. It's moving from being purely reactive, cleaning up after the fact, to being proactive.
Proactive, anticipating, preparing.
Yes. Using AI to anticipate threats, prepare communities, and then respond with far greater speed, efficiency, and accuracy when disaster does hit. Ultimately, it's about saving lives and speeding up recovery.
It's a really compelling case. It shows that even if we can't stop every natural disaster from happening,
Which we can't, unfortunately.
AI gives us powerful new tools to significantly improve how we face them, how we build resilience.
Absolutely. And it really makes you consider, doesn't it, how this technology is becoming less of just a tool and more like a Well, maybe a trusted ally
Hmm.
in facing some of our most vulnerable moments. What does it mean when our technology helps us hope?